Some of the most exciting U.S. coins include the rare 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with special mint errors that can reach tens of thousands, the 1935 wheat penny with dramatic mint mistakes worth up to $100,000, and the famous Sacagawea dollar with rare 2000 p errors that can climb into the millions. The 1935 wheat penny belongs to the famous Lincoln cent series, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. On the front, or obverse, you see the profile of Abraham Lincoln, the beloved president who guided America through the Civil War. On the back, or reverse, are two wheat stalks circling the words 1 cent, giving the coin its nickname, the wheat penny. By 1935, millions of these coins were being produced, and most of them went into circulation for everyday use. People bought bread, newspapers, and candy with them, never thinking one day they would be worth more than a luxury car or even a small house. But what makes the 1935 penny so special is not its normal version, which is still collectible but common, it's the rare mistakes, the minting errors, that transformed some of these little cents into priceless treasures. In the world of coins, errors happen when something goes wrong at the U.S. Mint. It might be a double die, where the design is struck twice slightly off, giving the coin a doubled image. It could be an off-center strike, where part of the design is missing because the coin wasn't placed correctly in the press. Sometimes the wrong planchet, or coin blank, is used, making a penny struck on a dime or nickel blank. And in the case of the 1935 wheat penny, it is these rare and dramatic errors that catch the attention of collectors. Imagine a 1935 penny with Lincoln's date doubled, or one with letters in Liberty or In God We Trust appearing doubled. These errors make the coin rare, and rarity always pushes value higher. But rarity alone doesn't explain why some of these coins have been valued at $70,000, $88,000, or even $100,000. The truth is, it's the combination of rarity, demand, and condition. Collectors love the Lincoln Wheat Penny series, and they especially love finding errors from the 1930s, a time when the Great Depression meant every coin was important in daily life. A coin like this isn't just metal, it's a survivor from a time when people were struggling, saving every cent, and a mistake at the mint slipped into circulation unnoticed. To own such a coin today is to hold both history and luck in your hand. Picture this, someone at a flea market picks up a jar of old pennies for a few dollars. They take them home, pour them out on the table, and start looking closely. Most of them are worn, brown, and worth just a cent or two. But one coin stands out. Maybe the date looks strange, doubled, or maybe part of the design looks off. That person, without even knowing, could be staring at a coin worth more than $70,000. Stories like this have happened before, and that's why collectors and treasure hunters alike keep searching through old wheat pennies. The 1935 penny was struck at 3 different mints, Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver with a small D, and San Francisco with an S. While normal examples are common, any error from these mints can skyrocket in value. A double die obverse penny from this year in excellent condition can easily bring tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Imagine one in mint state condition, shiny red with its full details, crossing the auction block. The bidding starts at a few thousand, then climbs higher and higher until the hammer falls at 80,000 or more. That's not a dream, that's reality in the coin world. Condition is key. Collectors grade coins based on how much they show, from poor all the way up to mint state and beyond. A 1935 era penny in poor shape might still be worth hundreds or thousands, but one in mint state, where it looks almost brand new even after 90 years, is where the big money comes in. That's why coin dealers and collectors use magnifying glasses and even microscopes to study every detail. They are searching for that special piece that others might have missed. Now think about the excitement. You might have inherited an old coin jar from your parents or grandparents. You open it, see some wheat pennies, and think they're neat but not too valuable. What if one of them is a 1935 era? That's why every coin should be checked carefully, because you never know when a penny could turn into a jackpot. This is what keeps the coin world alive and thrilling, the possibility that treasure is hiding in plain sight. Over the years, auction houses have seen rare 1935-era pennies cross their floors, and the prices keep shocking people. It's not just the money, it's the story. To hold a coin from 1935 that somehow survived with an error, through World War II, through decades of change, and now sits shining under auction lights, is a powerful reminder of history. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they are buying a piece of America's story. So the next time you see a wheat penny, especially one dated 1935, don't overlook it. Take a closer look, check for doubling, check for strange strikes, check for anything unusual. Because hidden in that little brown coin could be the chance of a lifetime, a penny that might sell for $70,000, $88,000, or even $100,000. And that is why the 1935-era wheat penny is one of the most exciting and valuable coins to ever come out of the U.S. Mint. Today we are going to explore why this coin is so special, the history behind it, the mistakes that make it valuable, and how you can know if you have one of these treasures hiding in your collection. Stay with me until the end because you do not want to miss this story. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was first made in 1979. This coin was historic because it was the first time that a real woman, not a symbol like Lady Liberty, was placed on American money. Susan B. Anthony was a famous leader who fought for women's rights and for the right to vote. The United States Mint wanted to honor her and at the same time replace the big Eisenhower dollar with a smaller coin that people could actually use in daily life. The coin was small, made of copper and nickel, and about the same size as a quarter. And here is where the trouble started. People confused the new dollar coin with the quarter. At stores and banks, customers and cashiers mixed them up all the time. Many people stopped using them, and banks ended up storing boxes full of these coins. Even though the coin was not very popular, millions were made. The Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint all produced Susan B. Anthony dollars in 1979. The San Francisco Mint made special proof coins for collectors, and this is where the real story of rare and valuable errors begins. Most Susan B. Anthony dollars from 1979 are worth just face value, maybe a few dollars if they are in perfect condition. But among the coins struck at the San Francisco Mint, there are two different kinds of S mint marks. These tiny letters were punched into the dies by hand, and one version looks very different from the other. The first version is called Type 1. It is a blurry, blob-like S that looks filled in and messy. The second version is called Type 2. It is sharp, clear, and well-defined, almost like a perfect little letter S. The Type 1 coins are common, but the Type 2 coins are much rarer, and that makes them very valuable. Collectors love the Type 2 version because it is so much harder to find. Even though it looks almost the same to most people, the difference is big in the world of coin collecting. A Type 1 proof might only be worth a few dollars, but a Type 2 in top condition can sell for thousands. And here is where things get even more exciting. Some 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars not only have the rare Type 2 mint mark, but they also have mistakes from the mint. These errors could be coins struck off-center, double struck with two images, or even struck on the wrong planchet, meaning the wrong blank piece of metal. When you combine the rare Type 2 mint mark with one of these dramatic mint mistakes, you get a coin that can sell for $60,000, $75,000, or even more than $80,000 at auction. Real sales have proven this. At big coin auctions, 1979 Type 2 proof dollars graded in the highest possible condition, like PR70 Deep Cameo, have sold for $20,000 or more. And when error coins show up in this series, prices go through the roof. Collectors know how rare these are, and they are willing to pay life-changing money for them. So how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? First, check the mint mark. If you have a proof set from 1979, look at the little S on the coin. If it looks fat and filled, that is Type 1. If it looks sharp and clear, that is Type 2. The Type 2 is the rare one. Next, look at the condition. Coins that are perfect, with no scratches, no marks, and strong mirror-like surfaces, are the ones that bring the highest prices. And if you notice anything unusual, like the design being off-center, doubled, or looking strange, then you might have an error coin. That is where the biggest money comes in. The funny thing is, many people think Susan B. Anthony dollars are boring or worthless because they were not popular when they first came out. But that is what makes them so exciting today. Because people ignored them, many were left in drawers, jars, or old proof sets. That means the rare ones are still out there, waiting to be discovered. You could check your old change, a family coin collection, or even a set you bought at a garage sale and find one of these treasures. Think about it. A coin that cost just $1 in 1979 could today be worth more than $80,000. That is the kind of story that makes coin collecting so thrilling. It is not just about the metal, it is about history, rarity, and luck. And the Susan B. Anthony dollar has all of that. It honors a great woman in American history, it has varieties that only sharp eyes can spot, and it has errors that can turn a simple coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So the next time you see a Susan B. Anthony dollar, do not ignore it. Take a closer look, especially if it has the S mint mark. Because if it is the rare Type 2 proof, or if it has a striking error, you might be holding a coin worth $60,000, $75,000, or even $82,000. And that is the kind of surprise that can change your life. Coin collecting is full of these hidden stories, and the 1979 S-era Susan B. Anthony dollar is one of the best examples. It shows us that sometimes the coins people forget or dislike end up being the ones that bring the biggest rewards. So keep your eyes open, check your coins carefully, and maybe you will be the one to discover the next great treasure. This coin looks normal to most people, but some special versions are worth life-changing money. Stay with me until the end because I am going to share the history, the mistakes that make it rare, and how to know if you might already own one of these treasures. The Sacagawea dollar was released in the year 2000. The United States Mint wanted to bring a new look to the $1 coin. The older Susan B. Anthony dollar was not popular because it looked too much like a quarter. People were always mixing them up. To fix this, the Mint created a new golden coin made from a mix of copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel. On the front, the design shows Sacagawea, the Native American woman who helped guide Lewis and Clark, carrying her baby. On the back, the design shows a bald eagle flying. The coin was beautiful, different, and easy to spot. Millions were made, especially at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the letter P. Most of these coins are still worth just $1. But a small number came out with mistakes that no one expected. These mistakes, called mint errors, turn some coins into the most famous modern rarities ever. The most famous is called the mule error. A mule coin happens when the front of one coin is struck with the back of another. That is exactly what happened in 2000. Instead of striking Sacagawea on both sides, the Mint accidentally paired the Sacagawea front with the back of a Washington quarter. So one side shows Sacagawea with her child, and the other side shows George Washington, but on the golden dollar planchet. This is not supposed to happen, but somehow it did. A few of these coins slipped out into circulation and collectors were stunned. At first, many people thought the coins were fake. They could not believe a dollar coin would have the quarter design on it. But after experts studied them, they confirmed they were real. They were genuine U.S. Mint errors. That is when collectors went crazy. One of the first found coins sold for tens of thousands of dollars. Then more showed up at auctions, and the prices climbed higher and higher. Today, these mule Sacagawea dollars are worth shocking amounts. Some examples have sold for $67,000, others for $77,000, and some even reached $86,000. Think about that. A coin made to be worth $1 is now worth more than many people's yearly pay. That is the magic of a rare error coin. But the mule is not the only type of valuable error for the 2000p Sacagawea dollar. There are other striking errors too. Some coins were struck off-center, so the design is shifted to the side. Some were double-struck, showing two overlapping images. Others were struck weakly, with details missing. A few were even struck on the wrong blank planchet, such as a nickel or a quarter planchet. Each of these errors makes the coin unique and valuable. Some are worth hundreds, some thousands, and the rarest can reach into the tens of thousands. Another key factor is the condition of the coin. Collectors pay more for coins that are perfect, with no scratches and strong shine. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC look closely at these coins and assign grades. Coins graded at the top levels, like MS-68 or MS-69, are very rare and worth big premiums. Combine that with a dramatic error, and you have the recipe for those huge prices that shock the collecting world. So how do you know if you have one of these rare Sacagawea dollars? First, check the mint mark. The most famous errors all come from the Philadelphia Mint, so look for the P on the coin. Next, look closely at the reverse. If it shows the eagle, then it is normal. But if it shows George Washington from the quarter design, you may have the famous mule error. Also, check for coins that look off-center, doubled, or unusual. And if your coin looks perfect, it may be worth sending to a grading service to see how high a grade it can get. The best part of this story is that these coins were released into circulation. That means they were not all locked away. Some went into coin rolls, some into bags at the bank, and some may still be sitting in people's change jars at home. That means anyone could still find one today. Imagine buying a roll of dollar coins and finding a treasure worth $70,000 inside. It has happened before, and it can happen again. The story of the 2000p-era Sacagawea dollar shows us that even modern coins can be rare and valuable. It does not always take centuries for a coin to become important. Sometimes mistakes at the mint create instant treasures. These are coins that remind us to always check our change, because we never know what might be hiding there. It also shows that coin collecting is about more than just old silver and gold. Even a modern golden dollar can become a legend. The mule Sacagawea dollar is one of the most famous modern errors, and it proves that big value can come from small coins. So the next time you see a Sacagawea dollar, do not just spend it without looking. Hold it up, check the back, look for the details. Because if it is the rare mule error, you might be looking at a coin worth $67,000, $77,000, or even $86,000. And that is the kind of surprise that could change your life. Coin collecting is full of surprises. The 2000p-era Sacagawea dollar is one of the best. A simple coin that was supposed to be ordinary became one of the most exciting treasures in U.S. coin history. It honors a brave woman, it carries a mistake that no one expected, and it proves that sometimes the smallest things can bring the biggest rewards.